opportunity.
There goes MP, the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. Can this third-generation NBA athlete and 19-year-old superstar live up to the hype? The journey begins tonight as he plays his first NBA game.
Getting me ready for this since I was 6 years old, so I'm ready.
Okay, so that's why they say what they say about you, huh? Can't miss. A legend at 19. The next GOAT.
Yep, keep going.
Look, just don't try to prove it all at once, right? Look, you got the all-NBA upside, clearly. So you only need to show flashes right now.
Coach, I'm trying to show my full potential.
That's the competitor's mentality, and I get that. But just remember that it's a long process, MP. As long as you tap into what makes you great, we're all good. No one is expecting a fully formed MVP on day one.
Loud and clear, Coach.
Great. So go out there and have a little fun.
Hey, you know I will.
Well, tonight is the night. It's MP's NBA debut. The home fans very excited to see their potential franchise player in his very first game. Will MP be the next superstar in the league? We get our first peek tonight.
Number 2, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Williamson in at point guard. And tonight, the first game of MP's career. A lot of eyes watching to see how his journey begins.
Well, many believe that MP is the next face of the NBA. I mean, he comes from a long line of NBA talent. Father Prince and grandfather Truck both had strong careers. I know this is one of the most anticipated debuts in years.
We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Adebayo against Bagley. Williamson looking around. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo. Former Dwayne Wade was during his entire career, 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title.
From downtown, the rebound by MP. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Over to the left wing. Love finds MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 7. Wiseman a screen on Butler. Bogdanovic passes to Ivy. And again, the Pistons missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
That's a nimble move from Ivy around the defender and able to work.
Right wing. Williamson against Cunningham. And there's Williamson on the assist by Love. MP's got 12.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both. on that play.
MP against Cunningham. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Williamson against Cunningham. A nice shot by MP. He's got 16.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Cunningham outside. Over Williamson, and Williamson with the block.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Hero, he's checked in for Butler, and Williamson is subbed in for Lowry. Here's Williamson, working the interior, MP. Bogdanovich comes in for Harris. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. 4-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics.
But they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Williamson, pass to Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in. 5.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Williamson with the bucket.
Front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
The long-range hit from MP. Ivy against Richardson. Bogdanovich from long range. Another three.
4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A deep 3 from MP. And the Heat, another 3.
Must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's MP. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 16 points for him. Bagley, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Muscling it home, MP.
Some gritty play from MP.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Miami Heat. And you have to admire MP's confidence as a rookie.
Chip off the old blocks. Both his dad and his granddad had great belief in themselves. The difference with MP, he's one of the best prospects we've ever seen.
First game in the NBA, you're going to have some nerves, but now the opposition's feeling some nerves because they found a way to stop him. Every possession, he's looking to make a play.
Yeah, MP's unselfish by nature, but he's also not shy about taking over when it's needed. Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter.
They're playing that big boy ball going right to the chest of the defenders, making their presence felt on the interior.
And we know that style of play is near and dear to your heart, big fella. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way.
The second half, knocks it loose, and stolen by Williamson. Fast break, here come the Heat. MP fast up the floor. Pass to Bagley. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Emphatic defense from MP. That'll fire up the bench for sure.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this. Ivy outside. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Miami has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP. Here's Williamson. Nifty move. The drive.
They can't give up those kind of lanes. MP is going to go right through them.
And the Chicago Bulls. Cunningham against MP. Love, a screen on Cunningham. Williamson passes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Miami grabs the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come out of the way.
Wow. Okay, MP. Going deep.
Just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
They worked hard to get a good shot.
Williamson against Cunningham. Williamson passes to Adebayo. And here's Martin. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Heat lead by 4. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, MP with the hammer. Adebayo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Williamson passes to Love. Kicks it out to Williamson. Tries the spin move. MP beats the contact. From 12 feet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Williamson up top, guarded by Wiseman. Oh, that's good. The Heat with the lead. Here we go, one-on-one. Another one goes, incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Martin, the pass to MP. Spins. Scores off the spin. Williamson's got 59 points, and it's Martin with the rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. And it's good! He hits another one!
What a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And he's going for the oop here! And stolen by Williamson. Here come the Heat again in transition. Yet another bucket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. When you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
It's Williamson with the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 11. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
He really wanted all of those free throws.
MP drives in. And good! There's another!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And again!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. How you stop him? He's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Now, Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games in league history.
Driving it. Oh, yes, sir! Wow! And it's the Heat with the ball. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Hits yet again! Wow!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
Miami calls timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Williamson for 3. Good. He hits again.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Wow. Listen.
Right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're gonna try to do this in an orderly fashion. All right? Why don't we start right over here?
Gary Carson, local news. MP, this was the most anticipated rookie debut since LeBron James. And even with all that hype, you blew away expectations. Your box score numbers jump off the page. You outperformed guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in their first games. Is it fair to say that you're on your way to becoming one of the next all-time greats?
Most guys in the league think they've got that kind of ceiling. I mean, why else would you work this hard? But Michael Jordan isn't Michael Jordan because he had a good first game. He's MJ because he won 6 chips, 5 MVPs, 9 all-defense. My ceiling's sky high, bro. I mean, but of course, I want legendary status, and I won't have it until I start winning chips. It's that simple. Next question. Thank you. Right over here.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Wow. It's great that the NBA is such a global game that we've got reporters here from, it's Germany, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. It's a sign that the game continues to grow and find fans around the world. That means there's a deeper talent pool, more exposure. It's exciting if you love the game. Awesome. How do you say thank you in German?
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, Dankeschön. That's awesome. All right, we got time for one more. Right in the back, right in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Truck?
Yeah, it means I have a target on my back. I had every advantage growing up, I know that. And I've got all the natural ability in the world, thanks to my genetics. When you got both those things, people want to take you down a peg. But I thrive on that. It makes me better. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Oui, actually. J'aime la France.
Oh, très bien, vous parlez français.
What did she say?
She asked if you speak French.
Oh, well, there's your answer. Listen, they told me a few days ago who'd be here, so I practiced some stuff in different languages, but unfortunately, no, I don't speak French, as you guessed it. But maybe one day, though, it's a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful language, and hey, merci. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with the family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh, and you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
Just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it.
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
You're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had their head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when you do it, believe me, you will do it. There's gonna be no question who the GOAT is.
All right, let's talk about Victor Wembanyama. Coming into this season, he may not have been quite as hyped as MP, but he was getting just as much talk about being generational. Now, he's still on that track. Not that you need any reminding, but he is still 7'3". He still dribbles like a guard. He still shoots like one. He can do things that nobody at his size should be able to do, and he has a chance to revolutionize the game. So, what's the problem? Well, the simple fact of the matter is that MP has outperformed him, and it's not particularly close. As great as Vic is, MP is better. Point blank. Could these guys switch places one day? Absolutely. But as it stands right now, MP is the better player, and if you don't agree with me, well, I don't think we're watching the same sport.